What is up, sexy beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're going to be looking at the KT-4 and the Sliquifier on round 50 and trying to see which one is the better one to have. So let's go ahead and get the shit started. So first, let's go ahead and start off with the Sliquifier. So the Sliquifier was actually available in Rise and is actually one of the better wonder weapons to have. It has the possibility to kill a lot of zombies. Now this thing does not do an infinite amount of damage, but it does do a lot of damage. It's going to last you up until like round 100. But before this thing got patched, it was incredibly OP, but when they actually patched it, they did tone it down a little bit. So Sliquifier is going to carry 50 shots, and I would say if you're doing like a camping strategy, you can probably kill 24 plus zombies. So with all the ammo you have, and you're actually doing like a camping strategy, you're probably going to be able to kill definitely over 1,000 zombies with actually all the ammo the Sliquifier has. Now if you're running a train, you're not going to be able to kill that many zombies because what the Sliquifier does is you shoot this little pink goo at a zombie, and it attacks a zombie, it kills that zombie, and then it hops to a different zombie. So the zombies kind of have to be next to each other for that goo to go from zombie to zombie. And also it leaves this little pink goo on the ground that's very, very slippery, and you can slip and slide over that thing, but zombies do too. So if you're running a train, it actually might be kind of hard to keep the zombies close together to where the goo will go from zombie to zombie. So I kind of averaged it out. You can definitely kill an entire train of 24. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying on average you might not be able to kill an entire train of 24. I would say about 12. It's a pretty average amount. Sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less. It really all depends on what kind of strategy you're running and how efficiently you're running it. But even if you only get 12 kills per shot, you still get about 600 kills, which is actually pretty impressive. Now there are some downsides to this weapon. One, it's actually very, very dangerous to use. It does not kill the zombies immediately. This is a wonder weapon that takes time to actually use. And two, when that goo goes on the ground, it can be very, very slippery. And if you sometimes shoot it in the wrong place and you happen to run over it, you can go off the map, you can go into a corner, you can go into a group of zombies. So this weapon is very, very dangerous to use, and you really kind of have to be cautious when you're using this weapon. You don't really want to use it at a wrong place or a wrong time because you might just end up screwing yourself over. So this weapon is a high risk, high reward kind of weapon. It is very dangerous to use, but it's also going to kill a lot of zombies. So now let's talk about the KT-4, which was available in Zetsubo no Shima. So the KT-4 has 42 shots. So it's going to take 3, I guess, bullets or whatever you want to call it to actually fully charge it so that we can use it to its full potential. So if you kind of really do the math, you really only have 14 fully charged shots, and you really have to use the fully charged shot because if you don't, you're kind of just wasting your time. So like I said before, this thing basically has 14 shots, and this thing really does have the potential to kill an entire train of 24 because once you shoot this weapon, it kind of is like the Sliquifier mixed with the fire staff. It's going to go from zombie to zombie, but it's going to create this little pool on the ground. Whenever zombies run over that, actually die. So all you have to do is keep running your train over this little pool thing on the ground, and the zombies will just continue to die. So you can definitely kill a train of 24, and if you're lucky, you can definitely kill more than 24. So I did some math, and I would say you can probably get about 300 to 400 kills, really all depending on how many zombies you can actually get to run through that pool. So with every shot, if you're actually able to kill an entire train of 24, you're probably going to be killing about 336 zombies. If you can get more, you can definitely get up to probably like 400. If you get less, you'll probably be hitting like 300. So this thing isn't really that good of a wonder weapon. It's not going to be able to kill that many zombies. Yes, it will kill them fairly quick. It's actually a pretty good wonder weapon to save your ass. But we're just talking strictly numbers here. The Sliquifier kicks the KT-4's ass. Yes, there is Gobble Gum, which actually helps the KT-4, but in this series, I try not to incorporate Gobble Gum and stuff that isn't in every map. So we're looking at just the weapons themselves. The KT-4 does a better job at keeping you safe and getting you out of a sticky situation. So if you're about ready to get cornered, the KT-4 is probably the better weapon to have. But if you're looking to kill zombies and progress through rounds, the Sliquifier is probably the better weapon to have. So this decision was kind of easy for me to make, really. If I was going to go for far rounds on a map, I'm definitely probably going to want the Sliquifier. It's going to be able to kill more zombies. I won't have to really be worrying about max ammos and dealing with an ammo situation, because once you get up there to like, I would say the upper 40s, the KT-4, man, that thing runs out of ammo so quick, and you really do have to rely on Gobble Gum heavily just to get max ammos. With the Sliquifier, you can just kill so many zombies with just one shot, as long as you train them up properly. And even if you don't kill all the zombies, you still have so much ammo that you're going to be able to kill just a lot of zombies. You're going to be able to progress through rounds so much faster, and you really won't even have to be worrying about ammo. Yes, it is a little bit more dangerous, but I do think all the kills you can get with this weapon is definitely worth it. Like I said before, high risk, high reward. So I'm very curious to know, which one do you guys like better, the KT-4 or the Sliquifier? So if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.